I'm already on to my Pepsi for the day. I've already had 2 cups of coffee. I just ate breakfast. I'm going to finish this painting from last night. It started getting late, and I kind of promised Ed I would finish it today at noon his time. What I see in this painting, I kind of see like a see the zigzag going on in there through the middle. Now I'm going to attempt to put a building in here. So last couple weekends ago, my band played in Oregon. We played at 2 vineyards over there. So I took some pictures of some buildings they had in the vineyards. So I'm going to attempt to put one of those buildings back here. I'm not sure what size to make it, but I know it only has 3 shapes. So I wish I had a smaller angle brush, but I don't, because these angles need to be precise. It's probably going to turn out a little bigger than I would want it, but let's give it a try. So the first shape is just like an I'll try and make it smaller. We'll see. So it's just straight up and down, and then it's going to have the uh, the old the old point on top, just like a regular peak on a house. Okay, and which way was this coming? I think it was falling down like this at an angle. I wish I had a smaller. I do have a regular small filbert brush. I think that'll work better. I'll put this shape in white first, and then go from there. That's pretty much the first shape of the building. Okay. And then what it has is a shape for the roof, which just kind of goes straight back. And I think I can go back to the angle brush now for this shape. So on the roof, it just kind of goes straight back, kind of level. Kind of like that. It's going to be one of those buildings that they use to store their equipment in rather than like a house. Okay. And then it just has this regular shape at the bottom like that. That's it. Now the picture I took, the roof was, believe it or not, the roof was green. Uh, it had a green roof because this was on a nice. This place was really nice. Uh, it was the Bjornson vineyard in Oregon. Bjornson. So all their buildings were nice and clean and had a green roof because they are one of those businesses that are trying to carbon free, reduce carbon. Now I had a green roof like that, and this side was in the picture. This was gray, and then that was white. The way the lighting was, it kind of matches up the lighting what I have. So I'll make that gray in the front. I'll put a door on it, and this side will be white where the light is hitting. So I'll probably have to go back to the. I've never put a building in my paintings before. I usually don't because uh, just for the fact I've never done them, and plus I don't. I don't make log cabins yet. I want to. I want to make some log cabins. I just haven't taken the time to do it yet. Now in my photo, that was gray, and then the wall, the long wall was totally white. Okay, I can show you the photo if you want. And it had a green top like that. So this was white. I do know when you put a building in your scene, you got to get the angles just right, you know. That kind of looks good. It looks okay. Now I want to cut my bottom a little so it looks like it's angled. Okay. Something like that. All right, there we go. There's a building in my painting. That's the first time I've ever put a building in my painting. And it's not a log cabin, it's like a utility shed that they had out on a vineyard that I went to a couple weeks ago. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Now I can run a road from here to the front of the building if I want to. I actually got a smaller filbert brush. Maybe put the no, it's not small enough. Let me try and put a front door on that thing if I can. Some kind of indication that there's a way to get into this building. There we go. Looks like a door. So I'm going to run like a dirt path now from here maybe to this dirt road. I'll use my knife like I usually do. see. It's not going to be very long, is it? Kind of pathway going to it. There we go. There's my first building in a painting. I've never put a building in the painting. I'm excited. What I need to do is I got to learn how to do log cabins. I wouldn't mind putting some log cabins in my scenes because they would kind of fit into the because it I want them to look more like nature, you know. Log cabins are cool. All right, there we go. I was thinking about this yesterday and I was noticing, well, if the light's coming from the right, I'm going to have more let's see if I can shape this road just right. So I think I would have light come in like from this way here onto the road. And make it look more like a dirt road. Uh, Almost like a river. You know how you get smaller back here and this would be longer here. You keep it horizontal like I'm doing it. It's almost the same principle as a river. There we go. Something like that. I could have left this dark on this side, but I'll darken it up in a little bit. That looks good. You know what else? What I was looking at was this already looks like a shadow here from my tree. There we go. That looks good. Yeah, it looks like this is already casting a shadow down here, but it's not really the way I want it. So I'm going to fix it up. And then also I was thinking about this tree is going to have a it's going to have a shadow in the water here. So I'm just going to make this whole thing from here to here round. I'll make this round, but all this is going to be shadow in my water. So what I'm going to do is make a grayish blue color. It's going to be like a wash, okay? Let me see if I got, let me see if, make sure Ed's here first. Hey, thank you so much. I got an art coach here. Let's see. Arch Coating Center, Munger. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. I just started practicing these trees recently, and I'm still working on them, trying to get them down. So I'm going to make a shadow in my water from here back. I'm going to try a dark blue first with some gray in it and see what it looks like. And it's going to be washed down. Since this is acrylic paint, you can run like a wet brush with very little paint on it and make it like a wash. Got to wet it some more even. And I'm going to make this more wet. It's like a wash, see? It's almost like watercolor. And I'm going to put a shadow in here from the tree. It's just a wash. It's like a bluish gray. I think that looks good for the shadow in the water. Doesn't that look cool? This tree here and this one is what's making this shadow here, okay? I haven't done this one yet, but it looks like this one's the shadow, but it's really not. This was supposed to be a hill here. So I got to fix this. I just put this building in here just now. This is part 2 to finish this up. I'm going to finish the clouds. I put this vineyard utility shed in here. It's not a living quarters. It's like a utility building for a vineyard. The reason why I got different colored trees here because when you sell art, I sell a lot of art, and you want to have colors in your paintings. You know, you probably won't see this in nature, but it's what sells. You know, even here I got a blue and a different color blues here. I'm gonna lighten this up back here yet to make it look further away. There's I just like this color of tree. This is a Japanese maple leaf tree. We have them here in Seattle. They're pretty cool looking. I got to do something here. Uh, I think I'm just going to put a bush. Yeah, I'm going to put a bush down here. Let me show you. I'm going to put a bush here so I can highlight it again, maybe with a different color, maybe blue. So let me put a bush in here. Just some bushes, maybe coming up like this. I'm going to pull the groundwork more flat. maybe like a big bush there. There's going to be 3 bushes here. Okay. By the time I'm done highlighting it, here I'll lighten up the bottom so you can see the bushes where they're going to be. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. 3 little bushes there. I kind of want something around the tree as well here. Some foliage on the edge of the water. Maybe green grass down here around the tree. This will be like grass in here. There we go. I like that. It covers up the brown that I had there. This is looking pretty good. I might pull these up a little too. We'll see. All right, so now all I got to do now is fix this back here, this section here. I think I'm going to bring the grass down to the water. I think I like that. I think I used, yeah, the sap green with some white in it, I believe. So we'll bring some grass down here to the water. Some kind of light grass. Very good. And then I'll continue my road here now. So the road's passing by here. There we go. That's it. That's the end of the scene. I'll just have some bushes here. You're probably thinking, oh, you could have finished that last night. But now I was getting tired. Make these bushes a little bigger. I like when they kind of go over the water a little bit. There we go. We'll just make some big bushes there. That's going to look good when I highlight them. And I'll put a few more shrubs out here by the water. Just like coming back. There we go. I'm going to make these, you know, yellow ochre. I should do them dark first. I'm going to hit it with burnt umber first. A little burnt umber. And then I'll add some yellow ochre into them. That way I get some browns in here. And then I'll highlight it with yellow ochre. Yeah, that'll look good. So now just some yellow ochre. I'm gonna just do the tops real quick just to see what it looks like. Kind of like that. So I'm just gonna do all the shrubs with a little bit of yellow ochre. All right, I'm really liking this. Whoops, I just put the end of a paintbrush right into the red. My alizarin crimson. Yeah, after this, if you're on, I'm gonna go get some shop towels for sure. Let me see if I don't have my phone on, so I gotta check the chat here. I don't think anybody's in here but me, so that's all right. I'm gonna add a little bit of blue to my water now. The painting kind of sat overnight, so what I'm going to do is just wet my blue here so I can run some white water on it. Well, I really thought Ed was going to be watching this. That's all right. You can't get everybody to. Well, it looks like I got some people in here. Or my phone is delayed. One says there's 4, and one says it's just 1. All right. Well, there's my water. It's kind of difficult to, you know, uh, to come in and start painting again after a day. You know what I mean? Because you lose your feel. But I'm happy about this. I finally put a building in my painting. So this is supposed to be a shadow down here from that tree. I tried to make it look darker. When it dries, it'll look all right. Just got to even the paint out a bit with the brush. There we go. Let me fix that water up now. I put too much. I got to redo the water lines. You don't really need water lines on this. This is just a little pond. It's just a little pond. All right, there's my shadow. Uh, so you can kind of see I messed up the reflection, so I'll redo it, which is really easy. Uh, I think I used burnt umber in the water for these bushes. So you just gotta mimic what's up on the shore in your water. Just pull the paint down into the water like this. Just like that. Now rinse your brush off. Rinse your brush off, and then I'm going to lightly go across it and wipe your brush off as you do it each time. There you go. Now I got my reflection back. And I'll put one white line in here across the bottom of the shore here. Just like that. And what I'll do a little bit here on the edge of the shore. Just so it looks like water is like splashing up on the grass here. That's all you need, just a little bit. And I might put, now that I cleaned it up a bit, I'll put maybe a few streaks in here. Really small though. There we go. That way it looks like water. Looks like a pond. This is the water they use to do the vineyard. You can't see it, it's over here. Alright guys, I kind of like this. Came out good. Let me see if I put a little white here, what it looks like. Just on my dirt road. Just a little bit. There we go. I kind of like it. Put a little sunlight hitting there. Oh, I never finished my tree. Alright, I'll finish my tree real quick and then that's it. Oh, and the clouds. I gotta finish the clouds as well. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do on the tree. That's good enough. I should run another branch over here to these. I'm going to finish the clouds and then call it a day. I've got to go do some shopping. I've got to get some shop rags. I mean, I don't have any left. I've been using the same paper towel for quite a while. Uh, wow. Those are my favorite type of clouds to put in. They're really simple and they look good. You automatically get a shadow in there the way I do it. You can always add more gray in there if you want. Put a big cloud right up here. got some glare on there. There we go. What do you think of that? Those clouds. Pretty cool, huh? I just slammed that one in, but look how good it looks when you do it that way. This is a 2-inch fan brush that I use for the clouds, and it's an oil brush though. Okay, acrylic an acrylic fan brush will not work like that. Okay, it'll work, but it'll look different. This oil fan brush is what gives it all the rough edges up on top, uh, and it pulls the paint better when I try and get this translucent look here on the white. The an acrylic brush won't pull it as well as a bristle brush. Okay, so there's a quick tip there. So this is the first time I put a building in there. It's not the best building, but look at that. Looks kind of cool. It's like a utility shed for the vineyard. Wow. All right, that's all I'm going to do on this one for today. I got to go do a little bit of shopping, and then I'll come back later and do another landscape. Yeah, I'll do another live today with a different type of landscape than this one. I try and do something different every time, so if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. And we'll see you in a little bit. This one came out pretty good. There's still a lot I need to do. Right on, Wesley. Thanks, man. I appreciate you stopping by. I do have one more thing to do. Hold on, if you want to watch. Let's do it. We got to put the some kind of creature in here to enjoy this. To enjoy the scene. We'll put a few birds up here. They're coming flying down to the water. Either to, maybe there's fish in there, I don't know. We'll put like a trail of them here. We'll put one down low here. All right, there we go. Now it's done. All right, thanks everybody for stopping in. I'll be back in an hour. I got to go do some shopping, and then I'll be back. I'm going to do another live. Another cool landscape. I'll finish this one later. I got to put some branches in there, but I'm sure you don't want to see me do branches. Cool, look at that. I like the different colored trees in there. We'll see if this one sells. In a couple weeks, I'm going to go sell at the market, and I'll let you know if this one sells. If it doesn't, I'm not going to do any more like this. The shop towels, that's the top thing on my list, Ed. As soon as I get those, I'm going to do another, I'll be back to do another painting because I'm off today. Right on. Thanks everybody for stopping in. I like how this one turned out. And really bright, huh? I never did finish working the grass in the back, but that's all right. Still looks light enough. You guys, I'll see you in about an hour. Cheers.